welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Hannah, and starting this fall I'm going to be a kindergarten teacher. I am so excited about it, but since it will be my first year teaching, I have a classroom that I need to stock with all sorts of materials. So I'm going to have a bunch of haul videos coming at you guys in the near future of all different categories of school supplies, if you will. But today's video, I'm going to go ahead and start by sharing with you guys all of the books that I've received so far. I have collected books for the past couple of months. Scholastic Book Clubs has great deals. So back in like January or February, they had a deal where if you bought a certain amount of books at that point, then you would get free books throughout the year. And so I took advantage of that and started collecting books as the deals came out, and so I have so many books to show you guys today. Some of them have also been donations from bookstores that I've gone to, and some of them have also been from my mentor teacher, because she was cleaning out her classroom this year since she's moving schools, and she decluttered and gave me some books to pass on. So I have a pretty wide variety of books I'm going to be sharing with you guys today, and this video could get kind of long, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I do have a lot more picture books than chapter books at the moment. However, I still am looking for good deals and stuff, and books that are lower reading levels. I have a lot that are higher. Even though they are picture books, I do have a lot of higher reading level books. So I'm still on the hunt for finding books that are more like guided reading levels A, B, C, and D. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I have so far anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and start with the picture books in no particular order. I do want to show you guys though that these are the bins that I've been storing my picture books in, and these are what I'm planning to use in my classroom library when I actually do put my books in the library. These bins are magazine holders. They look like this. They're from Big Lots, and it's really common for people to use these in their libraries. I've seen so many other people do it, which is where I got the idea. They're about $3 maybe from Big Lots, but if you go when there's sales, they're often a lot cheaper than that anyway. They're like in the dorm section, I think, and they are considered magazine holders, but you'll see that they fit like large picture books really well. So books in this bucket are books that I'm planning on keeping for myself to be like read alouds, or books that are just a little bit too mature for kindergartners to read on their own, but they would be fun for someone to read with them and, you know, explain things and all that kind of good stuff. So the first book I have is Elf on the Shelf. I know this is a Christmas book. I'm not really sure how well it will go over in a classroom. We did read it in my student teaching placement, but every school district is different. But so you will see that I have some Christmas books, but I'm also trying to get a very diverse collection of all sorts of holidays that, you know, incorporate all sorts of cultures and stuff. This is a really fun book for kids if you've never heard of it. The Snow Must Go On. It's like a Broadway show book. Then we have exclamation point book, all about, you know, teaching how to use an exclamation point. We have, these are my favorite. I love these books, and my kids love these books this year in student teaching. I brought them in and read them to them. They're If You Ever Bring Something to the Beach, and they're really silly. So I have another one I think somewhere in here, but those are fun. This is a really common book or series for kids of young ages. The Day the Crayons Quit. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom is a classic that everyone should have. This I found at Goodwill, and I was really excited about it because first of all, I'm going to be teaching kindergarten. Second of all, it's in really great condition and it's hardcovered. So this is on the first day of kindergarten, so I plan on reading this on the first day, and I think it's a really cute book. It's kind of like the 12 Days of Christmas, but kindergarten version. Here's the other, If You Ever Want to Bring a Circus to the Library. This book my mentor gave me, The Biggest Bear. This is fun just because it actually, I don't know if you can tell or not, but the lights are lighting up, so that's kind of fun. Flight of the Dodo is a good little read aloud. We have some holiday books, so Charlie Brown, Stuck. This is a really funny book, and my kids loved this when I read this to them recently. This is actually from Kohl's. They have it with like their little stuffed animals that are like $5, so that's cute. The Word Collector is a good one. And then I have a bunch of these series books. So I have The Dot. And then this book, this is actually a really special book to me because this book was given to me from my mentor teacher as my like going away gift from student teaching. It's called The Hard Hat for Kids. They actually have an adult version of this by, who writes this? John Gordon. He wrote the adult version too, but this is like the kid version obviously. And it's really cute teaching kids how to show teamwork. It's a really cute book on teaching kids, you know, how teamwork works and how to be a team player, and that, you know, it's not all about you and you need to work as a team to be successful. And so there's a cute acronym in here that each letter stands for a quality that you need to be a team player. And actually on my TPT store, which I will link down below, we ended up doing this thing in my student teaching placement where we made a hard hat award, because that's what they do in the book. They use a hard hat award for the person that was being the best team player. And we actually ended up doing that in my classroom to try to help the kids become more of a team and not so much me. And so on my TPT store. I do have the kind of the template that we used, poster that we used in the hallway, the certificates we gave the kids when they won the award, and it was really cute. So if you're interested in that, check out this book, check out my TPT store, and I will have that link down below so you can check out how we did it. But this is a really cute book to teach, to read to kids. Our principal actually read this to us at a professional development day, and we really loved it, and then we had him come in and read it to the kids, and they really loved it as well. All right, so then I have a couple of books on kind of like diversity or being unique or being special. So we have One Plastic Bag. We have a couple more Peter Reynolds books. So we have Playing from the Heart, Sky Color is really cute, The Dot, and then this one's my favorite-ish. This is a really cute book. We have Only One You. We have Giraffes Can't Dance is a pretty common one, and then so is A Bad Case of the Stripes. It's really cute. And then we have The Girl Who Thought in Pictures. So a little bit more advanced for some kindergartners, but it's a really good book still. All right, so my next bin has books that are a little bit more geared towards feelings and emotions and stuff. So this is actually from the dollar store, or not the dollar store, Goodwill. It's okay to feel upset, and it gives a bunch of scenarios on, you know, things that might happen that make you feel upset, but how do you get over it? This is I Need a Hug. It's by the Pig the Pug author. This book is fun because this is actually the first book and like a lesson that I taught as a student teacher. How full is your bucket for kids? So we actually made a whole little, we did a whole lesson on this book, and the kids all drew pictures about things that would fill their buckets, and I made a whole bulletin board on it. So really cute book for teaching kids to be nice, basically. Here's a book called What Does It Mean to Be Kind? And then How to Grow Happiness. All right, next I have some Pout Pout Fish books. These are really fun. I love the Pout Pout Fish and the Bully Bully Shark. It has a really cute rhyme to it, and the kids can catch along and start to read it with you. And then the same with the Pout Pout Fish Goes to School. Then we have a couple of Rainbow Fish books. We just have Rainbow Fish to the Rescue. We have Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. And we have Rainbow Fish and the Sea Monster's Cave. This next bin I think is my most prized possession and like a hot topic in kindergarten. So we have our Mo Willems book bin. This has my Elephant and Piggy books. So I have My New Friend Is So Fun, I'm a Frog, and I Will Surprise My Friend. I think those are the only 3 Piggy and Elephant that I have right now, but we're in the process of getting way more of those. Then I have a bunch of the Pigeon books. These are really fun. So this was always my favorite as a kid. This is actually my book from when I was a kid. Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. And this was another one, The Pigeon Finds a Hot Dog. I love that. The Pigeon Needs a Bath, which I actually had never read either of these before, but they're cute. And The Pigeon Wants a Puppy. I need to get Don't Let the Pigeon Stay Up Late. That's one of my favorites. Then some more Mo Willems books. We have Leonardo and the Terrible Monster. And then, I don't know how to say this, it's either Knuffle Bunny or Knuffle Bunny. We always called it Knuffle Bunny, but lately I've been hearing lots of Knuffle Bunnies, so I have 2 of them, the Knuffle Bunny 2 and the Knuffle Bunny. So those are my Mo Willems books right now. He's a great author for kids, especially this age. So now just getting into basic picture books. I have a lot of books that I've leveled and put into different bins for, you know, their guided reading levels, but they're just kind of all thrown together right now. So I have this book Mistletoe, which I believe is from Goodwill. We have a couple of these I Can Read books. So I have a Flat Stanley book. We have The Best Teacher in 2nd Grade. We have Lulu the Witch Goes to School. I have Chicken Pug, the Love Pug, which is really cute. A Necessity, the Very Hungry Caterpillar. We have Pinkalicious and the Planet Pink. We have Batgirl. We have Shampoodle. We have Froggy Bakes a Cake. I need to get more Froggy books. Those are really good. The Wild Toboggan Ride. The Snowman Mystery. Dixie and the Second Trip. Biscuit and the Big Parade. Space Cows is fun. Charlie and the Ranch Dog. We have a Clifford book. And then these are just some other little leveled ones. This is another Batman. This is Dinosaur in Trouble. I Love Chickens. And The Snowfalls. So those are just fun little easy to level books because I plan on having some of these bins as guided reading level bins so that kids can easily just go into a bin that they know they're comfortable with, or I can make sure that they're reading on the right level and they'll just use those little books. So next I have some more holiday books. We have Where Oh Where Is Santa Claus? We have, this I actually got I think from like the dollar spot at Target last year. This is The Night Before Christmas, so it's just a simple little version of that. This is Trick or Treat, so Halloween book. We have another one, Old Witch Rescues Halloween. These books you'll notice look a little bit older because they are. These are from my mentor teacher. The Spookiest Day, The Mystery of the Flying Orange Pumpkin. This is cute. There was an old mummy who swallowed a spider. We have Looking for Easter. We have Happy Hanukkah. Another Halloween. We have How to Catch a Leprechaun. These are fun. How to Catch a Leprechaun, How to Catch the Easter Bunny. They have a bunch of those fun ones. This is Lassie, A Christmas Story. I don't know where I got this one. I think like Goodwill or something. Merry Christmas, What's Your Name? We have a gingerbread book. We have Who Will Pull Santa's Sleigh Tonight, Happy Birthday Hamster, and then another haunted house book. I have a lot of Christmas and Halloween books you've noticed, but I need to get a lot more with like diverse holidays. So I've been looking into packs online on like Scholastic and on different websites to try to find some big packs of just diversity books for holidays and stuff. So we're working on that. Okay, so then just some more picture books. I have a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs books because, you know, Disney. We have How Not to Start Third Grade and Snowball Trouble. We have The Cat in the Hat. This is the only Dr. Seuss book that I have right now, so we're definitely in need of getting some more of those. I have If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, If You Give a Pig a Pancake, If You Give a Moose a Muffin, If You Give a Dog a Donut. This is The Monster. This is a really cute, funny book too. My kids loved that one this year. Scaredy Squirrel's really popular in my class, so I got 2 of those. They're fun. I got another Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. This is one like the kids will actually be able to handle. The other one is my book. This is Imogen's Antlers. One Big Pair of Underwear. That's a fun one. Stella Luna was one of my favorite books as a kid. This was another one of my favorite books as a kid. Like, we cherish this book in my house, so love you forever. This is How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow. Then we have There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Shell and Who Swallowed a Cow. We have The Foolish Tortoise. This is another Eric Carle book, so that's fun. We have The Biggest Snowman Ever. Vegetable Friends. The Snowy Day is a good one. And Pete the Cat. I need to get more Pete the Cat books. Splat the Cat. Then I have a whole bunch of... So then I have a couple of the Doreen Cronin books. These are fun too. We have Diary of a Spider. We have Click Clack Moo Cows That Type, which is a popular one. Giggle Giggle Quack, and then Click Clack Quack to School. And then the last picture book bin that I have here is nonfiction books. So we have Earth. We have 100 Facts Polar Lands. We have Lewis and Clark and Me. This book I actually got when I was in elementary school. The author of the book came to our school and I thought that this was signed. Oh yeah, it is. Got her autograph up there. So everyone got a copy of this book for free and she signed them for us. So it's a pretty difficult book. It's probably not kindergarten appropriate, but I am going to include it just because you never know what age levels, you never know what reading levels you're going to have, and maybe someone's interested in Lewis and Clark. We have Hidden Figures. We have a couple of these. I Am Amelia Earhart. I Am Rosa Parks. I Am Jane Goodall. I Am Helen Keller. This is a Who Would Win book. These are fun too. Who Would Win, Tyrannosaurus Rex or Velociraptor, the Grizzly Bear or the Polar Bear. And then we have a Marine Mammals book. And then my kids loved these this year. This was What If You Had T-Rex Teeth and What If You Had an Animal Tail. Okay, so that's all my picture books that I have. So I'm gonna take you guys actually into the other room to look at my chapter books because I don't feel like bringing all the bins in here and there are just too many of them. It's just gonna be easier. So I'm gonna pick you guys up and take you in there, and now we will look at the chapter books. So my chapter books I'm storing in these Dollar Tree bins. They're just the small little bins with holes in them. So I have them in pink, blue, and green, and I just have a bunch of them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you kind of the makeup of my bins right now. So I have a bunch of these I Survived books. These are really fun, and I got a couple of them from Scholastic. A bunch of them though actually got donated to me. The Nazi Invasion. This is the Attack of the Grizzlies. The Eruption of Mount St. Helen. We have The Children's Blizzard and The Attack of September 11th. So those are really fun books. And then these are some of the Who Is, Where Is, What Was. So we have Disney World, Derek Jeter, and the Titanic. Over here I have some animal books. So we have The Puppy Place, Critter Club, Magic Bunny and Magic Kitten, California Tate, and a Misty Inn book. Boxcar Children, I actually have a lot more of these coming. So I only have one right now, but I have a bunch more coming soon. We have Stuart Little, which is a classic. This book was donated to me. It's probably not going to go in my library, but Bud Not Buddy, it's kind of older. And then same with this one, this Ellie Engineer, Ivy and Bean, Ramona the Pest is a good one. Here's a American Girl doll book. These are cute. These are little Saray books. Saray Saves the Music, Saray Around the World, and we have Saray and the Meaning of Awesome. And then these are all Junie B. Jones books, so I think I have more coming as well, but this is what I have right now. I have Jigsaw Jones, I have the Third Grade Detectives, and then 2 Cam Jansen books, and then we have some A to Z Mysteries and Calendar Mysteries. I have 1 Magic Treehouse book. I'm getting a bunch more of those as well. This is a bin I'm very happy with. This is my The World According to Humphrey bin. So I have a bunch of them. I actually have like 8 or 9 of the summer according to Humphrey. They're all the same. And then these are a couple other ones that they have in the series. This bin right now has a bunch of like school books. So we have a lot of these, what is this called? Like Weird Crazy School, I think. My Weird School Days. So we have a couple of those. And then we have some of these sideways stories from Wayside School. Those are always really fun. I have 2 of them. Shark School. And then some joke books, and then I think that's a graphic novel back there too. And then my last bin just has miscellaneous things. So we have a couple Horrible Harry, Flat Stanley, Ready Freddy, Diver Wimpy Kid. These are like some Minecraft books that the kids might like. I don't know, superhero books, mermaids, bots, Captain Underpants. And then I have some Black Lagoon books. These are fun too. Pool Party from the Black Lagoon, Summer Vacation, Summer Camp, and Snow Day. I actually forgot about these books as well. This was a book that I think is really cool. It's from my mentor teacher. It's called Winter's Tale, and it seems to be kind of old, but it has like the coolest like pop-ups and most elaborate, like it's a bird. I mean, just the coolest pop-up book ever. Like, I mean, look at that. They're so intricate and just fun, and I haven't even actually read the book, but she said that the kids just used to love looking at those pop-ups, so that'd be kind of fun to have. And then I have some of these books that are more about diversity, so we'll see. I read a couple of them, but not all of them, so we'll see if they're appropriate or not. I've heard this one might not be super appropriate for kindergarten, but we have The Rough-Faced Girl, Lon Popo, that's a good one, The Red Riding Hood Story from China. It's really cute and just, you know, a different version of Red Riding Hood. This book I loved. I read this book to my kids this year when it was Martin Luther King Day, and it's a little bit hard for them to comprehend, so I'm sure it'll be even harder for kindergartners to comprehend. However, I made up a lot of my own words, if we're being honest, and just to get the point across, but they really liked the pictures, and they had a lot of questions after it, so it really struck them and got them thinking, which I liked a lot. So I would recommend it. It's just something you have to kind of think about what your kids are going to ask and what things they need to know and what they don't need to know at that age. And then we have Swamp Angel. I actually have 2 of these. My sister gave all of these books to me. She used them in a class, and so I haven't read this one yet, but it has really pretty pictures. Alright, you guys, so that is basically all the books that I have so far. I am so happy with my collection, and I'm just very blessed that I've been able to purchase these books, receive books as donations, and, you know, start building a library, because I know how expensive it can be as a first-year teacher to build a classroom, and this has just been such a great start. And I do actually have lots more books and supplies coming in the very, very near future. The main thing that I am really trying to do though is create a diverse library for all my diverse learners, because I'm going to have quite a bit of diversity going on in my classroom, whether it be like reading level wise, socioeconomically, or culturally. There's going to be so much diversity going on where I'm going to be teaching, which is awesome. I'm so happy about that. However, I want to have books that cater to all of my students, so I have created a Donors Choose. If you're not familiar with Donors Choose, it's basically a place where teachers can go and create projects that people who like to donate to schools or classrooms can then go and choose which projects they would like to fund if they're interested, and they can donate as small or as large of amount of money as they would like to, and you kind of get to read about the projects and see who you're going to be helping. And it's just a really great place for people to help out in their community and help teachers, you know, fully accommodate all their students and just give them the best experience that they can have. So I have actually created a Donors Choose for some books that are more diverse and talk about different cultures and holidays and just, you know, different things that we can celebrate, and I want my kids to learn about from a young age. And then also more nonfiction books. I feel like I need to get a little bit more nonfiction books, and there might even be some lower reading level books on there as well, so that I can accommodate those like early readers. So if you are interested and like to donate to schools in need, I would really appreciate if you went down and checked out that link. One more thing I wanted to point out before I let you guys go is that I did have a couple people reach out to me in the past asking if I had a classroom wish list started, and I did end up starting one when they asked that on Amazon. So I do have a link down below for a classroom wish list. There are just some things on there that my classroom, I feel like they could benefit from, and it's just tools and resources for the kids, some different games, some different materials that they could use, because I am not working in a Title I school. However, we are, like I said, we have a lot of diversity, but we really range from like the top of the scale to the bottom of the scale. So because we do have some friends at the top of the scale, we don't qualify for Title I, which is awesome. It's great that we don't need that. However, those kids that are a little bit on the opposite end of the spectrum there don't have access to those resources because of that, and so I'd like to be able to give them whatever I can in order for them to be successful and give them a fair chance as well. So if you are interested, once again, in donating to classrooms, that link for my classroom wish list is down below. There are lots of different books and materials and just classroom necessities on there that would be really, really helpful if you are able to donate or would help us out at all. So on that note, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you got some good title ideas. If you have some good books that you love reading to your young ones, kindergarten, first grade, one of those primary grades, let me know down below, because I am always on the lookout for new fun read alouds and just different books that would really benefit my kids. So drop those names down below in the comments, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.